This episode of Mustang Football Talk is brought to you by Home Indeed, your home improvement and construction planning center at 1208 1st Street West in Independence, or online at homeindeed.net.
Welcome to week 8 of the Mustang Football Talk. I'm joined by the Home Indeed Defensive Player of the Week this week, Matt McMillan. Matt, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. Big week last week. Go to Charles City, get a big win, 40-16. Just talk about beating the Comets.
First half we came out really slow. We got a little motivated at halftime, and then second half come out, we kind of put it on them a little bit.
Yeah. Coach talked a little bit about the halftime speech. What did he say at halftime?
Just stick together. It was worst half of football we played probably all year, but we're still up 7-3. So, we just need to focus on the little things and, put more points on the board.
3 sacks Friday night against Charles City. Talk about, individually how'd you do it?
Just doing a job. The coaches are giving us the answers to the tests, and we're just acing it right now.
Coach mentioned off camera last week that you played linebacker last year.
Yep.
And this year you moved to defensive end. How has that transition gone?
To be honest with you, I think defensive line's it's a lot easier because there's not as much stuff going on. There's not as many reads you have to do. So
you just have to make one kind of explosive move.
There's like 3 things you got to read pretty much. There's like 5, 6, 7 when you're playing linebacker. So it's just kind of slowing the game down.
Sure. This week, I don't really have to talk about it. You guys go to West Delaware, big game.
Huge week.
Talk about your expectations and how much fun you're gonna have Friday night.
It's gonna be a dogfight, but it'll be a lot of fun.
Thanks for joining us, Matt.
Thanks for having me.
What does it mean to be maroon and white? What does it mean to be a Mustang? Pride, determination, and a unified support of all things Mustang. Support the 3 A's of Mustang excellence: arts, athletics, and academics. Success in all areas and a drive to be competitive is who we are. We are the Mustangs. Support the maroon and white in school and around town by showing your Mustang pride each and every day. This message is brought to you by AVTN and the Independence AV Tech Club.
Looking for a great way to support the Maroon and White? Consider sponsoring AVTN. AVTN is a year-round project for the Independence AV Tech Club, which provides video services to both arts and athletics. AVTN advertising is a fundraiser for the AV Tech Club, allowing students involved to become further hands-on with the latest technology and expand our services. Over the past year, grant money, donations, and advertising have allowed our group to upgrade our productions to full HD video, increase special effects at auditorium shows, and to bigger and more energetic services for athletics. AVTN is truly made possible with your support and is a great way to connect the school with our community. To learn more about AVTN sponsorships, contact Mr. McBride, executive producer of AVTN, at tmcbride@independence.k12.ia.us or by phone at 319-334-7400. AVTN, your source for all things Mustangs.
Back with the Home Indeed Offensive Player of the Week, Alec Norris, offensive lineman. Hi, Alec. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Almost 500 yards total offense last week. Talk about, obviously without the offensive line, making the big blocks and open up the holes, there wouldn't be too much running room for Nicholas Holt and Jake Jewell. Just talk about, what you do up there and those guys up front.
Well, this year we've never really done a no-huddle offense, and this year came out with a no-huddle offense. So now we kind of figure out what to do sort of on the go. So the backfield gets the call, and then we'll figure out what to do from hold.
Sure. How much, are you guys still learning? You mentioned the whole new offense this year, no-huddle, up-tempo style offense. How much are you picking up every week, or has the kind of everything settled in as far as, understanding all the calls and everything like that?
The basics are kind of settled in. We still add new calls, new plays. We try to change it up every week a little bit just so teams don't really catch on.
You've done you and the entire offensive line has done a really nice job this year. Huge running lanes and stuff like that. Do you ever make Holt or Jewell or Mason Wood buy you guys any dinner or anything like that the next day?
No, we don't. But we should really, start doing that.
Yeah, you should.
Be a lot of free food.
500 yards total offense. That's big, especially you started down 7-3 or set up 7-3 at halftime. In the second half, did you guys change anything up front?
No, we changed our effort up, and we kind of came out flat, just thinking it'll be an easy game. We can kind of take it off, which was not right. We should not have really came out like that, and sort of got down to it, started going to work.
Sure. Probably not going to have too much motivation next week going to Manchester play West Delaware next Friday night. Talk about that game from your perspective.
It's going to be a tough game. We're both undefeated, going for the district title. It's going to be a grind. It's not going to be easy for them or us. It's going to be just a tough game in general.
Sure. Anything you want to add?
No, I think that's it.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us.
What can being a Mustang do for you? Let's start from the top. Being a Mustang will give you the chance to learn from some of the state's best teachers at all levels, kindergarten through high school. Being a Mustang will allow you the chance to become involved and hands-on with our state award-winning arts, athletics, plus our non-competitive activities groups. Being a Mustang will allow you to study, achieve, and grow into the person you want to be. Will you be a Mustang? For more information on the Mustang Way, visit the school's website at www.independence.k12.ia.us. Independence Community Schools. Start here, succeed anywhere.
Here on the program with Josh Hine, youth football, 5th and 6th grade. How's the team doing?
Pretty good. We had 2 games today. So our first team, Indy Maroon, played 01 Black, and they came out victorious 42-12. Score seems pretty lopsided, but it's once a team gets up by 28 points, you have to run only between the hashes. Once you go outside the hashes, the play is considered down. So it was a good day for a lot of kids to get carries that normally wouldn't get the carries, and it's always fun to score points. We've kind of struggled to score points this year, so today was a good day to start that. The other team, Indy Black, won 36-6. A pick six at the end of the game kind of took that score up a little bit, but it was another great day where we had some kids like Marcus Beatty, carried the ball well for us, and Carter Straw, and what's good for us is those kids are last names that people are familiar with, that are coming up in the Independence program.
Sure. I wouldn't assume there's too much passing anyway in the 5th and 6th grade level, is there?
There's not. We did score off, screen week, right? Fullback, we got him out of the backfield, but there isn't too much passing. We kind of like when teams try to pass on us. We get a lot of teams that want to do like a double reverse pass on it. That to us, that's all fun to do, but it's not really going to work. So
Sure.
Teams try that, and we're hoping to pick it off, or
Yeah.
we just run basic stuff, or in between the tackles usually, or some sweeps.
Yeah, I remember at that level, you're not going to complete too many passes,
Yeah.
and you don't probably have an offensive line. That's good.
Yeah,
enough
that's
to-
why I say our most successful pass is going to be a screen pass because the offensive line necessarily don't have to block on that one.
Sure.
So, but yeah, passing is tough, and we do try. We practice it all the time, with the receivers and quarterbacks because eventually they are going to need it. But in a game, it's just not too many situations come up where we get some passing. But we're not afraid to try it, but we kind of in between tackles is where we like to.
Yeah, not too practical at this level.
No, not at all.
Big week for the 5th and 6th graders. They get to go get a taste of the next level a little bit.
Yeah, we can go to the Unidome. It's a really fun game. It's a really fun week for us. All the parents do a great job. We do a tailgating event up there, so they'll be working their tails off to get everything set up. So after both teams play, we'll go out and all kind of eat together and socialize. And it's a great big family we kind of create there with our 5th and 6th grade. We spend a lot of time from into July to now we're getting almost to the end of October where we're together 4 or 5 nights a week. So it's a really close knit family, which is what we love. And it's kind of the end of the season, all tailgate. It's just a great way to end our season. We do have one game, but we're kind of dividing teams up differently. So this will be our last game with the teams that we currently have. So.
Sure. And if people are interested, what time do you guys take the field on Saturday?
I believe our first game is at 2:15, and then the next game is at 3:30, I believe. Against Cedar Falls and Waterloo, teams we've never played before, but we're excited for that challenge. A lot of the schools we play are the lower count. We're classes below us, so it's kind of fun to go up and play Waterloo or Cedar Falls and kind of see where we're at. The last game of the year, I feel like that's usually when we're at our best, and that's we're hoping to go out and prove to everyone that they've worked hard this year and go show it on the field.
Well, good luck this Saturday, Coach.
All right, thank you very much.
Thanks for joining us.
What does it mean to be maroon and white? What does it mean to be a Mustang? Pride, determination, and a unified support of all things Mustang. Support the 3 A's of Mustang excellence: arts, athletics, and academics. Success in all areas and a drive to be competitive is who we are. We are the Mustangs. Support the maroon and white in school and around town by showing your Mustang pride each and every day. This message is brought to you by AVTN and the Independence AV Tech Club.
Looking for a great way to support the maroon and white? Consider sponsoring AVTN. AVTN is a year-round project for the Independence AV Tech Club, which provides video services to both arts and athletics. AVTN advertising is a fundraiser for the AV Tech Club, allowing students involved to become further hands-on with the latest technology and expand our services. Over the past year, grant money, donations, and advertising have allowed our group to upgrade our productions to full HD video, increase special effects at auditorium shows, and to bigger and more energetic services for athletics. AVTN is truly made possible with your support and is a great way to connect the school with our community. To learn more about AVTN sponsorships, contact Mr. McBride, executive producer of AVTN, at tmcbride@independence.k12.ia.us or by phone at 319-334-7400. AVTN, your source for all things Mustangs.
Back to your final segment of this week's program, talking head coach Justin Pruitt and varsity football. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Appreciate you coming out again.
No problem. Had a not really a tough week. It was a slow start though, up at Charles City before you guys eventually opened that one up. 40-16 was the final, but only 7-3 at half. Talk about first half.
We started fast. We kind of saw some things on film. We had a young corner, We thought maybe he'd bite up a little bit. We did a double pass, ended up scoring a touchdown the very first play of the ball game. Then after that, we had spurts where we moved the ball, and we just too many mistakes. Not blocking the right person, missed blocks, and that was pretty much across the board, and just things that may be uncharacteristic of us a little bit. And Charles City was making plays as well. The record is not as good as I think they'd like to have right now, but they're still a quality football team. And so we just had to settle down a half, refocus, and come out and execute a little better.
Sure. Like I said in Friday's broadcast, game of inches, you guys had a couple of fourth downs that just short. They had a field goal that goes in just before halftime. It clanks off the iron. Second half, what adjustments did you make?
We decided to air it out a little bit. We've always been fairly balanced, and we can throw the ball. We have talented, skilled players. And we got the situation where Charles City was really kind of daring us to throw. We thought we had a few good matchups, with Spencer Pink and Colin Bootsloff out there, and those two really went to work second half and made some big plays. And, of course, Nicholas Holt threw some nice balls and put it on them, and we pass protected well. That was another big concern of ours early on in the year, and our guys are starting to grow into that a little bit, and so we just kind of took advantage of what they were giving us a little bit.
Talked to one of your offensive linemen already. Just you kind of reiterated how great they were. 500, over 500 yards total offense, or almost 500 yards total offense Friday night. Without them, that's not possible though.
No, Charles City threw a different look at us that we hadn't really seen. And as guys who are in a new offensive system, anytime you get something you haven't seen, you're always a little concerned about how they're going to react. I thought they reacted really, really well. I thought they communicated. I think we're growing, pass protection wise as the season goes on, which is good to have.
Sure. When a lot of people, kind of want to talk Independence football with me, I say, defense. You be offensively, yeah, the yards are there, score a lot of points, but without the defense, talk about their effort. 7-3 at half, come out, and Charles City has an opportunity to take the lead at one point there in the second half.
Yeah, our defense is getting better. Has been getting better week in and week out. We thought that we'd have a strong defense, and we're starting to get better in things that hurt us earlier in the year. We've had some times maybe against Vintage Hillsburg, got hitting the short pass game. I thought we did a nice job of closing that up as well as you can. I think they threw it 30-plus times, completed about a third of their passes, and threw a couple interceptions. Actually, I think we're right up there in Class 3A, leading the state in picks. So we do a nice job forcing turnovers. We really don't get beat to the outside all that often. We don't get beat deep all that often. We don't allow many big plays. And when you do that, it's hard for teams to sustain drives.
Sure. This week, district titles on the line. You guys head over to Manchester, number 2 West Delaware against number 5 Independence. You can catch that game on KQMG, Bright 95.3. Coach, just from, watching them on film, what are you kind of expecting with the Hawks this Friday?
They're a balanced team, and they're explosive in a lot of levels. Corey Russell's probably the best running back in the district. He's a nice football player. The Ridenour's a good quarterback. They got some receivers that can make some big plays. But, they're like everybody else in our district in the fact that they're a quality football team. We're a quality football team as well. We think there's a few things we can do here and there that are going to allow us to have explosive plays as well. And so we're excited about the opportunity. It's been a hard fight in this district to get to 7-0, to get into this game at 7-0, to be able to play for a district title. One of the things that we tell our guys is, week 3, week 4, week 5, you can't win a district title in week 5, but you can lose one. You can't win a district title by beating Charles City, but you can lose one by going up there and losing. So to get into this game 6-0 or 5-0 in district, have a chance to go 6-0 is just a testament to the work ethic the guys have put in, and they put in all the work to get to this point. Now it's about coming out and taking advantage of the opportunity.
Sure. It's Friday night, Brownfield, 7:30, Independence against West Delaware. Coach, anything you want to add?
No, I think we're just going to be excited, expecting a big crowd for that Friday night.
Definitely. I'm definitely very excited to head over to Manchester Friday night too. So can't catch it, like I said, Bright 95.3 kickoff pregame show will be about 7:15, 7:30 Friday night from Brownfield in Manchester.